Hello everyone, Noto Addiction speaking. In today's video, we're going to discuss gambling addiction, how to deal with urges or withdrawals once you quit gambling. If you're new here or you've been here, going to click that like button, go ahead and comment, going to subscribe, click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, let's go on and get into this video, man. See, the thing is, I know when a lot of you guys quit gambling, you know, it's always those suppressed, those urges that come whenever you stop gambling. And I know how it is. Like once you quit, you don't never, like, the journey begins once you feel like, okay, I want to quit. It's never just that simple, just as in quitting, because the urge of the big win is still there. You know, even though it caused you so much pain, even though you've been going through it, you've been struggling with it, but it's just always this looming there. Like even if you hear about a big win, you're like, dang. But I remember what it did to me when I tried to keep chasing this, I keep chasing that. I got the big win, but it's not really a big win because I lost so much before. See, the thing is, how I handle dealing with these urges, guys, is one, the first way is I remember the pain that I felt once I was losing all this money, the pain that this gambling addiction, the ups and downs of this addiction actually caused me. Once you start noticing and understand that, dang, this has caused me so much pain, it's caused me so much heartache. Remember all the pain and heartache that it's caused you, because that'll be a really, really great reminder to help you stay on your path and to stay away from gambling as well. Because but it's never as simple as that either, because we have a funny way in our mind as in making everything like it's brand new. Everything isn't really brand new. Even though you have a big win, but you forgot about all the big losses that you had. So that's how it was with me. It seemed like when I have a big win, I forget about all the losses, and we treat every new gambling day as if it's a new day, as if there's no damage. It's like we always give ourselves a clean slate when it comes to trying to gamble again. So we always like, okay, yeah, joy comes in the morning. Okay, it's good. I'll go back and get another. Oh, I forgot. So you see, we that struggle with gambling addiction. If you actually struggle with gambling addiction, you know how it is. We always just erase those past losses, even though we felt it, even though we might have lasting consequences from them. We still just have a funny way of just erasing that and be like, even if we got a big win today, we tend to just, okay, we eliminate that. Okay, I'm back up. But really, you're still down. Because if you've lost about 5,000, let's say last week or something, and you come over and you turn around and win 600 or 800 today, it feels like a new win to us. You see what I mean? So the thing is, the urge of remembering that the pain that it caused us is going to be hard at first, but unfortunately for a lot of people, I'm gonna keep it a buck, it's going to take for you to have a big loss or something, and it's going to take for you to bump your head a couple times in order for this to really sit in with you. Because to me, that's what it took for me. Even though like I lost a whole bunch of money, like I said, like you lost 5,000 last week, you went 800 today, you feel like you up. You see what I mean? And then like you lose that 800, you'll feel like you weighed down, like you done lost the 5,000 again. But even though you was already down from the beginning, you still don't learn that lesson. So the urges from coming there, the urges of getting another win and hearing about it is another thing too. So I say the way to deal with that urges, the first way is just to remind yourself of the pain that you felt. Remind yourself of all the ups and downs and the emotional state it puts you in, like a place that you never really want to go back to. But like I say, that doesn't always work, because once you in the moment, you tend to, even if you don't completely forget the things and the pain that it caused you, you will always tend to, you don't forget it, but you'll discard it. You'll throw it away for the side for the day. And if you win, it'll in turn give you a false reassurance. Okay, then maybe, okay, it's okay. Maybe it wasn't so bad. Maybe I can go and try to win my money back. And then we go back into the cycle. So that's what the urge is. We can try to remember that all day, but that's just a countermeasure for that too. We tend to do that. We tend to bury it and discard what's happened in the past so we can look forward to a new day instead of for a better future, but for a better betting future and for another bet that maybe can wipe all our problems away. Because there was a guy saying that he had a whole bunch of loans and stuff and debt to pay, and he was like, oh man, I want to gamble to try to get it back, but I don't gamble as much, but I'm trying to gamble to get it back. And I was trying to tell the guy in the comment section, like, it's not a good idea to try to gamble to get your money back, because it'll really just dig you in a deeper hole. And even if you did end up getting the money back, the emotional state, the mind state that it'll put you in, to the point it'll be counterproductive, because you'll think that you can solve all your problems from that. So even if you do get the money to pay your debts and loans back, that doesn't solve the problem. Okay, So let's go back to the urges. I got a bit off topic, but at the same time, that still helps and contributes to the subject at hand anyway. And another way is to fix those urges too, is really just to kind of like seclude yourself, not even just regular day self-seclusion, but actually just get yourself away from everything that actually reminds you of gambling. So if you see slots and stuff like that on your YouTube feed, press not interested and stuff like, no, keep doing that. Get it out of your life. Stop worrying about bets and stuff like that. If you had friends that gamble and they talk a lot, maybe you're gonna have to get away from them. I'm just gonna keep it a bug. It's never easy to do that, but it's if it's for your well-being, and if you tell your friends, okay, I don't want to talk anything about gambling, I don't want to hear anything about gambling, I don't want to talk about that, and they don't respect that, and they keep coming to you and they keep trying to give you peer pressure, you need to get away from them. So separating yourself away from the influences that actually remind you of this addiction, remind you, and things that could be potential triggers for you to go back, and the urges that may contribute to the urges that you will get to want to go and make another bet, go and place another bet, or go and press another slot, or play another hand, whatever your advice was when it came to gambling. So that's a very important thing as well, doing so. But yeah, separating yourself, like whatever social media sites or anything that you might have had, like the self-exclusion option definitely is an option. Talk to that as well. Talk about that. And and another way too, even though you're watching the video now, another way to kind of stop some of those urges as well is watching the video just like this. So if it's giving you any value, go and click that like button, go and comment, go and subscribe, because these are the same type of videos that helped me out. And I was like, I can relate to that, and I can actually speak on this type of topic because I've gone through that. So being able to make these type of videos and watching these types of videos actually helped me from going to gamble a couple of nights. It might not have worked all the time, but it did contribute to helping me not going to gamble that night or that day or for that period of time. So these types of videos and looking out for other people that's going through what you're going through, and people that's telling you their stories, reach out and look out for content of people that's gone through things, and maybe watching their problems can in turn remind you of what you don't want to do again as well. It's kind of contributing to the first way that I mentioned earlier, but it's also like seek out things and seek out support, loan support, seek out content that speaks on these types of subjects. So that way you can be like, dang, I did want to gamble, but hearing this story, it's making me not want to go. It reminds me of this. It resonates with me so much that I don't even want to go back there again. Dang, I was just about to go and gamble again, but this just reminded me of why I don't want to gamble anymore. It could be something just as simple as that. But sometimes it's like I'm saying, these things aren't just foolproof, but these things can contribute to helping you not relapse and kill out those urges, because a lot of those urges will come and you got to have a way to fight them off. But fighting them off can be a bad thing as well, because you feel like you're forcing yourself. You shouldn't feel like you're forcing yourself if you're doing something at the end of the day, because that can't really be sustained if you feel like you're forcing yourself. So you have to find another way to do that. Another way to cancel those urges too is to fill the void, and this contributes to the boredom part that I spoke on in one of the videos earlier as well. A lot of people will use gambling as a source of entertainment in some shape or form, especially a lot of the older crowds, the more mature adults and stuff like that, kind of older people. Okay, I want to go and play the pokies and stuff like that, and they look at it as a night out at bingo or something like So basically, a lot of them use this and associate this habit with a community, and they associate it with fun. So that way, when it's gone, it feels like something's missing, and that everything is bored now, because you use that as a vice to actually have fun. So I know how that feels. So when you associate gambling with fun, and especially if you're not doing anything else, it's going to seem like something is a big part of your life is missing. So you have to fill that void, and that way that will significantly lessen those urges, because if you fill that void, then you'll actually have something that you actually enjoy doing. And you'll be able to do that. But like I say, the urges will always come, and nothing's also foolproof, but a lot of these things in combination will definitely help curb those urges. And then the more time you spend away from gambling, the more time that you actually give yourself to stop gambling, you'll feel way better. Like the more time that passes by, you see what I'm saying? The more time that passes by between you gambling and placing that bet, the easier it will become, the lesser the urges will come. You see what I'm saying? The urges won't be as strong. But even today, sometimes I hear some people winning big money, but then I remind myself, I use one of these techniques. I remind myself, I'd be way significantly in the hole. And even if you hearing them winning, and depending on how long they've been gambling, they're still in the hole too. That's because they have a big win today. Doesn't mean they even got any of the money back. But like I said, it's never just about the money. You know, that's just only one part of this thing, because gambling addiction affects your mental state. It takes a big toll on your psychological health. It takes a big toll on your psychological state of mind, as I always mention. It's never just about the money. So those are definitely just some ways just to curb those urges, guys. And hopefully you get some value out of this video. Hopefully a few of these things will just help a few of you guys, and help a few of you get through this. And I know a lot of you guys are just going through this and feel like I just can't stop. And you know, these urges come and I don't know what to do. It's like you feel like you shaking somewhere, and like you're going through withdrawal, and you just got to take a hit or make that bet. And I'm telling you now that these things right here will definitely help you. And I can definitely make a part 2 to these, like a part 2, because I definitely don't want to make the video too long. But hopefully this helps you out, and if it does help you out, if you do want me to potentially make a part 2, or if you want me to cover some other subjects considering gambling addictions, or it could be other addictions as well, because I do have other things that I can speak on as well. So if you have anything, you can speak on it in the comment section. And it's your boy Noto. I'm supposed to say it's not Noto. Hello everyone. It's Noto Addiction here, guys. If any of this resonated with you, go and click that like button, and comment, and subscribe, click that notification bell so be notified whenever I drop a video. And remember, guys, I give you never wins until they quit. I'm out.